Just first off, Coach, how do you feel like your team responded, particularly after a tough start to the game? How do you feel like they responded after you guys were able to get moving?
Yeah, I thought they responded well. I mean, it was a disappointing start, obviously, but it happens. But I thought our second group came in and just picked us up, man. They picked us up. They were amazing the entire time, and got us back in the game. And then I started kind of sprinkling in starters with some of those guys, keeping a few of them out there because we needed them. We needed their energy. I thought they all were really good. Really. I mean, Delano was really good. Denny was really good. Rob, obviously. Chris Murray hit 2 huge threes. So I was really happy for all of them. And then obviously Shea, was amazing again in the game and brought us home.
Can you talk about what Delano provided tonight, particularly when you guys did start slow?
Yeah, Delano, he comes into the games and he always has the same mindset. He's coming to make a difference. We needed his playmaking. We needed somebody that could get to the basket, get to the rim, and make a play, and make not only for himself but for everybody. We struggled at that. We knew that team was going to really pressure the heck out of us. That's the way that they play, and similar to how we play. And I thought it impacted us early. I really did. And then Delano came in and kind of calmed the waters for us, along with the rest of that group.
He was huge in that third quarter when you guys dominated, and then he came out and you guys kind of faltered, and Atlanta got control a little bit, and then Delano comes back in. Is it almost to the point where maybe he just could start until Ant comes back, or is that he's just better coming off the bench, where he should start until Ant comes back, or is it just better for him coming off the bench?
No, I got him. I think I got Delano in the right spot. Just coming off the bench, we need what he brings to the game. Delano's a really good player, and he's done his job. He's done a really good job. But even Scoot out there, he got off to a tough start, but man, to have those 10 assists and he turned it over in some tough spots, but man, he made some huge plays for us. He really did. But I wanted to, keep bringing both of those guys in and out based on kind of how they were playing, and we just needed it. But Delano was certainly capable of that. If I put him in the starting lineup, I would feel perfectly fine, But I think I got him in the perfect spot.
The last couple of games, Shaedon was kind of all over the place in the first half and then basically lights out in the second half. Why do you think it is that it takes him a little bit to get going in some of these games?
I think Shaedon, he defers a lot, to a lot of the veterans and a lot of the guys. He just defers, and I'm trying to get him out of that, and tell him just do what you think is best, go take it over. If you can take it over, take it over. And I shouldn't have to force you to take it over. But he's young. He's a young kid. He's a young player. He's just happy to be back playing this season, But he's doing amazing. And I think the more that he plays well, the rest of the guys on the team will start forcing him to, stay aggressive as well. Because obviously we need it.
With Shaedon, is it just consistency at this point, or maybe even attack mindset, or is there other things you're looking for him to maybe develop this season? Or
there's a lot of things that he can develop, and get better at, along with everybody. He's a young player, but I would just want him to have a consistent attacking mentality all game, and he'll learn when to kind of turn it on and when to kind of facilitate as the thing goes on. But that's all a part of his maturation, and his youth and just kind of learning that. I mean, you look at what he's able to do over the last couple of games against some of the league's best defenders. Dyson Daniels, we talked about how incredible he's been defensively, and Shaedon comes and has a really good game against him. And then a couple games ago, it's McDaniels and DiVincenzo, and these are some of the best that we have to offer, So he's stepping up to the challenge, and I'm proud of him.
He made some key shots, obviously, but he had a couple steals, and Grant had a block. You've talked before about how fun it is to win games like that with defense. Was this similar?
It is. It is, and I just think there's so much beauty in winning ugly games. There's so much character that comes with that. It's kind of easy in the game to win games now when you make 20-some threes and whatever. But when you have to get it the hard way, it's tough. You know, this guy gets a block, this guy gets a steal, somebody gets 2 threes that usually don't make, you know, that usually are not in the game at that point of the game. So many great things happen, you know, and then we had no timeouts, you know, the last few minutes of the game, you know, so we really had to manufacture all of that, and I'm proud of our guys for just hanging in and sticking with that.
What did you see from Tumani's defense on that last play against Trae Young?
I thought it was amazing defense. He understood we was staying home. We was playing him one-on-one, no help, nowhere, and I thought he did a really good job of not letting him get to that step back. You've seen he set him up for it. Trae Young is as hard a player to guard in the league, you know, and 2 had him all night. You know, we did a lot of changing defenses on him, but I thought Tumani read the play perfect. He set him up. He was physical early in the play, not letting him get downhill, and he was right there on that step back. There was nowhere for him to go.